Hello. Today I will be talking about my multicultural children's book. About the author of my book is Yuyi Morales. She is a children's book author and illustrator. She has received 9 Prix medals for illustration, including her book Dreamers, which I will be talking more about today. And she also received a 2015 Caldecott honor and was the first Latina to be a Caldecott recipient. Her book Dreamers chronicles her journey moving from Mexico to the United States with her young child in 1994. So the book that I read was Dreamers. On the right, you can see the cover of the book. And a little summary about it is it's a story about a mother and her young child who move from their home in Mexico to an unfamiliar place in the United States. When they arrive, it took time for them to adjust and learn the customs and the language that were not their own. They went through many different learning experiences, and one day while they were traveling around the city, they came across a library. And with the help of books, this mother and her child learned to read, speak, write in a new language, and the library really became an important place for them so they could take their time to learn this new language that they were not used to. My evaluation of the book Dreamers, I absolutely loved it. I found this book to be full of inspiration and hope. And I think knowing that this book is based off of Yuyi's real life experiences, it made me really open my eyes to the reality and the challenges that so many immigrants face, no matter where they're immigrating from or to. If it's to a new country with a new language, they're automatically going to have so many new challenges that they'll have to face. Um, I found this book to be quite simplistic within the amount of words that it actually uses, but it did integrate some larger words and even some words in Spanish. I think that this book would be a great read for children who are just a bit older. That's due to the word level that's used in the book. There's words such as resplendent and improbable, and children might have difficulty knowing what those words mean. Even a child who's a little bit older may have difficulty with those, but they also may have the skills to look up what the word means. And I think that this book could really teach a great lesson to students about what it's like for immigrants to travel to a new country that they know nothing about. And I also believe that the illustrations in this book did an amazing job at capturing the storyline and what the author was really trying to get across. And they were so beautifully done with so many different vibrant colors. And I think I will most definitely be using this book in my future classroom. So some discussion questions that I had come up with was, could you imagine moving to a new country and not speaking the language there at all? What would you do to learn the language? My second was, the library is a symbol of hope and future for this young mother. What place or thing is that symbol for you and why? And do you think that the illustrations or the pictures in this book help to enhance and tell the story? Why or why not? And then the classroom activity that I came up with, the mother in this story went to the library and got books that helped her towards her goal of better understanding the language and the customs of their new home. So I would take my students to the library and have each of them pick out a book that has to do with helping them towards a goal that each of them has. Once they have their book, I would then have them share with the class what their goal is and how they hope that that book can help them achieve their goal. And then my references, the first is just a website that kind of gave a little bit of a review about the book, talked about it, and about the Caldecott award that was given to it, and then the second is just that of the book that I read and the author. And then here is evidence of my reading. And I was actually able to get this book on my laptop and read it there. So I thought that it was great that it was also available electronically. Thank you.